What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD coming back with another Andy Signore video. This time we're going to be looking over the latest round of quote unquote evidence against Mr. Signore. Before we get into it, I will remind you all that I am cordial, friendly with Andy Signore, with Nerdette's Newsstand, with Saggy Melons, Mad Max the Mandalorian, and pretty much everybody involved in this. I have no sides. I play no favorites. I just call it like I see it. I am being objective. I am looking at the evidence, looking at the facts, exploring it, discussing it. And that's what we're going to do here today. So go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Share this with your friends. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not. All right. So Nerdette did a live stream today. We talked about it in the last Andy video. I suggest you watch that if you want to be caught up to speed on the entire situation. If you're already up to speed, well, we'll just get right into it. So, Nerdette had a live stream. It was Andy Signore is lying to you, 100% guilty with more proof. First off, we already discussed all the quote unquote proof that was provided prior. Not really solid proof, a lot of circumstantial evidence, a lot of shaky testimony, not exactly proof of anything other than perhaps two individuals had messaged each other using Telegram. But today, we got the quote unquote bombshell. It was three different screenshots from Telegram. We're going to go over them. We're going to look at them. We're going to discuss them. So the first is this one here. I'll blow it up a little. It says Andy is presumably the person in the white bubbles. The accuser is the one in the green bubbles. I will refrain from using her name as much as possible. If I slip up, forgive me. But it says, feel better. It's at 6:39. 10 minutes later, are you good? No response to that. And then it says, I've enjoyed being part of this community. And I don't want to lose that over a fling. And I hope to not lose your friendship either. So for me to not lose any of that, I think we should keep it platonic. No harm, no foul. I would like for you to really know me because I have a big heart and make a great friend. I am flattered that you trusted me enough to open up to me the way you have. I just don't want it to get overly complicated or cause hurt to anybody. Okay. So, as you can see here, it says November 8th, 2021, 7:16 p.m. Now I'm going to stop sharing this because the second screenshot has a picture of Andy Signore from the possible video that's out there. So what I went ahead and did is blew it up beforehand. So we're just going to get the little top of Andy's head. We're not going to see anything. No face, no nothing. But here it is. If I would have left it in the link when I opened it up, it would have been small and I had to blow it up and all that. All right, so this is from November 28th, 2021, 5:56 p.m. This is presumably when Andy sent the video. Okay, so on the 8th, said just want to be friends. On the 28th, Andy is sending video. All right, now we're going to go back to the first thread here. And we're going to look at one more screenshot. And this is the third piece of evidence. Andy Signore, he's got a locked account, last seen recently. Andy invited you to join a secret chat. Secret chats use end-to-end encryption, leave no trace on their servers, have a self-destruct timer, do not allow forwarding. So much to parse through all this. Now you're going to notice something right here in this blue. Okay, so this blue is presumably the program used to take the screenshots. And I say presumably because we have some anomalies here, some things we have to discuss. Go back to this first screenshot here. There's no back. As you can see, we have the blue arrow. But the word back, as in this one right here, it's not there. It's not there. Okay, so next thing we got to take note of. This search goes to the app. Andy Signore, last seen recently, is the app. Obviously, the Wi-Fi signal, battery. This 1056 with the little upward pointing arrow, I don't know what this belongs to. This doesn't belong to the app. This is not the app's information. It presumably does not belong to the screenshot app, the edited app. So I don't know what that is. In this first image, we have the same thing here. Now this says 159 with a little arrow. I don't know what that means. Does that mean forwarded, send? Who knows? But here it says 716 on November 8th, 2021. But we're missing something. You see, on the Telegram app itself, on the top of your message, it shows who you're talking to. For some reason, that has been cut off when they decided to take the screenshot. And again, this November 8th, 2021, 7:16 p.m. is not part of Telegram. This has presumably been added in post somewhere. The same thing with this, the other one that I showed, the one with Andy's top of his head where it says November 28th, 2021. Again, that is not part of Telegram. I don't know where this information is coming from. But if we look again, anomalies, right? So 716, as soon as this message was sent, within 60 seconds, it was screenshot. So she sent it, she took a screenshot. Now, you'll notice here we have a green check mark. Now, you would think that green check mark means that it was checked. The person who received the message saw it. But in fact, that is not what it means. What it means is it was sent. Double check mark, 2 check marks. That means the person received it and read the message. So both the "Are you good?" and this long message, when was screenshotted, was not read. Now again, we have this 159. I don't know what that goes to because the screenshot says 716. The messages are from 716. What is the 159? So again, anomalies, right? Just weirdness going on with these screenshots. I'm going to show you some screenshots that I took, so you can get a little feel. So this is a screenshot I took. As you can see, some people were complaining. They said, "Well, Tony, you can't see stuff because, as you can see here, there's a message above this. I feel better," right? And they're saying, "Well, Tony, because that message is there, maybe this is messing things up, right? You know, it's not the chat's in the middle of the conversation. This is not the start of the conversation, right?" So, like I said, so I went ahead and did this. I was harassing this happy bot here and just sending messages. As you can see, the happy bot saw the messages. Double check them. Saw the messages. Psalms 23. "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." I may not know flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. The bot also saw that. The bot also saw my pizza. It's a nice looking pizza there. But as you can see, it clearly says happy bot. Clearly has the arrow. This is the time that I took the screenshot, right? You know, that belongs to my phone. 5:13 when I send that. Matches up with that, right when I took it. So if we can assume that the upper here is part of the screenshot, then what the hell is the back part of? Because again, there's no back here. There's the arrow. This one has just an arrow, no back, has this time. Doesn't have the name of the person receiving the message. And lastly, as you can see, I took a second screenshot. I was watching the Nerdette video when I took the screenshot. This was taken at 12:30. As you can see here, this says November 16th. I did put this emoji here. Now, this is, again, the middle of the conversation. Scrolled the phone. When you scroll on Telegram, the date pops up that goes with the messages. Right? So these are November 16th. There's the date. The person who took this screenshot could have scrolled until the date popped up. This, again, not part of Telegram. I don't know where this is coming from. This edit, this arrow, there's no edit on this one. So again, just weird anomalies going on with these things. It's like this one has edit and arrow. This one just says back with an arrow, no edit. The time's up here, presumably part of the screenshot with the Wi-Fi and everything. We got 4 dots that presumably go with the icons here. This one has the bars and the Wi-Fi. That's got there's a search. No search on the other one. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. You know, they always say believe, people believe. But I don't know what to believe. Well, there it is, folks. Now we'll show the other screenshot one more time so we could look at some of the things in that one. So in this one, we got the Wi-Fi again, the bars, which match up to the 1. The time and this, the edit and the arrow. But then this time, what does this go to? But then we got camera, so go that way. Why would this be in the camera? Right? Why would this be saved to the camera? It would be saved in your downloads and not your camera. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with these screenshots. But these are the smoking guns. The smoking guns, folks. No. It's not a slam dunk for me. I'm not feeling it. So as we can see, even if let's give benefits of the doubt, right? Even if we'll say so on November 8th, this person said, "Hey, let's just be friends. Just be friends." Okay. Let's give the 100% benefit of the doubt and say this message was definitely sent to Andy. Andy did see it after they took a screenshot. Andy had seen the message, and then on 28th, Andy sent the video. Okay, we go ahead and presume all of that to be true. I'm gonna propose to you what happened between the 8th and the 28th of November. Were there conversations? Were there discussions? The person said it was not unsolicited. The video was not unsolicited. So if Andy just sent it, that would be the definition of unsolicited, right? So perhaps there were conversations in there. Perhaps there was a reconciliation of sorts. She says platonic. Maybe Andy said, "Hey, I don't want that. I want a little side action." And she presumably agreed, and that's how the message got sent to her. Or what if this is actually a result of the video? What if the November 8th date was just kind of put on there, and the other November 28th date was just kind of put on there, or the screenshots were taken out of order? So this was screenshotted on the 8th, and the other one was screenshotted on the 28th, but the other one actually was taken first, right? The other one was what prompted this. She got the excuse me. She got the video, and then she's like, "Whoa, you know what? I changed my mind." And then she sent this message. Because again, it is weird that we have at 6:49, this person says, "Are you good?" Then something happens to prompt this message at 7:16. 26 minutes later, she sends this message. She didn't even get a response to the "Are you good?" How do we know she didn't get a response? Because again, the "Are you good?" does not have the double check. So if the "Are you good?" had a double check and the big message didn't, then we would know that they saw one. There was something in between. It got deleted, and that's what she was responding to. But that didn't happen, right? So is it possible that she says, "Are you good?" then gets the, "Hey, let's have a secret chat invite." They have the secret chat discussion about whatever it is that two adults would discuss. Uh, and then we get the, "Hey, you know what? I decided I just want to be friends" message. All I'm asking people is to look at the evidence objectively. Do not go with your emotions. Do not just believe things because you have feelings towards individuals within this, because you think certain people are good, certain people are bad, certain people are trustworthy, certain people aren't. Right? Look at the evidence, look at the facts, and wait before you start casting stones. That's all I'm saying. But until next time, love, peace, and booty grease. I'm out this bitch.